Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into some of the most unforgettable outbursts in sports history. From headbutts to fights, these moments shocked fans and changed the course of careers. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on more amazing sports content. Sports are often seen as a platform for discipline, teamwork, and excellence. However, they are also charged with intense emotions that can sometimes spill over into dramatic outbursts. Whether it's a player expressing frustration, a coach vehemently arguing with referees, or fans reacting passionately, outbursts have become an inseparable part of sports culture. These moments reveal the human side of sports, reflecting the stakes, pressures, and passion involved. Let's explore some notable examples and the broader implications of outbursts in sports. 10. Diego Maradona's Hand of God, 1986. During the 1986 World Cup quarterfinal between Argentina and England, Diego Maradona used his left hand to punch the ball into the net, a move that was allowed by the referee despite protests from the English players. Maradona called it the Hand of God, and while it was followed by one of the greatest goals in World Cup history, this controversial incident remains one of the most infamous moments in football. 9. John McEnroe's You Cannot Be Serious, 1981. In 1981, during Wimbledon, tennis icon John McEnroe had one of his most famous outbursts when he screamed, "You cannot be serious," at the umpire over a disputed line call. His tantrum, complete with a verbal tirade and dramatic gestures, became one of the most memorable moments in tennis. McEnroe's on-court rage and fiery personality made him one of the sport's most polarizing figures. 8. Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan, 1994. The 1994 Winter Olympics figure skating scandal involving Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan shocked the world. Harding's ex-husband, Jeff Gillooly, hired a hitman to attack Kerrigan, hoping to injure her before the Olympics. The assault led to Kerrigan's temporary withdrawal from competition, but she returned to win the silver medal. Harding, however, was banned for life from the sport. 7. Marshawn Lynch's media outburst, 2014. Marshawn Lynch, a running back for the Seattle Seahawks, gained attention during the 2014 Super Bowl media week for his refusal to engage with reporters. Instead of answering questions, Lynch repeatedly said, "I'm just here so I won't get fined," effectively defying the NFL's media obligations. His defiant stance against the media earned him a fine, but it became a symbol of his rebellious nature. 6. LeBron James' Cavaliers rant, 2014. After a disappointing loss to the Dallas Mavericks in the 2014 NBA Finals, LeBron James vented his frustration, criticizing his teammates for their lack of effort and ability to step up during the big moments. His rant in the locker room stirred up considerable media attention and heated debates about his leadership and expectations of his teammates. Although controversial, this moment marked a turning point in LeBron's career, leading him to return to Cleveland and eventually win the NBA championship in 2016. 5. The Malice at the Palace, 2004. Perhaps the most infamous fan-related outburst in sports occurred on November 19, 2004, during an NBA game between the Indiana Pacers and the Detroit Pistons. The incident, known as the Malice at the Palace, started when Pacers forward Ron Artest, later known as Metta World Peace, fouled Pistons center Ben Wallace hard, which led to a heated confrontation between the two players. As Artest lay on the scorer's table to cool off, a fan threw a drink at him, sparking Artest and his teammate Stephen Jackson to charge into the stands. A chaotic brawl ensued, involving players, fans, and security. The NBA handed down suspensions to multiple players, with Artest receiving the longest suspension in league history -73 games. The incident drastically altered the public perception of the NBA, highlighting the dangers of fan-player interactions and the emotional toll of high-stakes sports. 4. Serena Williams' U.S. Open outburst, 2009. At the 2009 U.S. Open, tennis star Serena Williams erupted at a line judge after being called for a foot fault while serving. The call came at a crucial moment in her semifinal match against Kim Clijsters. Serena's outburst, which included a threat to the line judge, led to a penalty point and an $82,500 fine. The incident raised issues of fairness, gender, and race, but Serena later apologized, acknowledging her loss of composure. 3. Zinedine Zidane's headbutt in the 2006 World Cup Final. The 2006 World Cup Final between France and Italy saw one of football's most iconic outbursts when Zinedine Zidane, in the final match of his career, headbutted Marco Materazzi in retaliation for an alleged insult. Zidane was sent off in extra time, leaving France to continue without their captain, and the match ended in a penalty shootout loss to Italy. Zidane's headbutt overshadowed the historic occasion and remains a defining moment of his career. 2. Mike Tyson bites Evander Holyfield's ear, 1997. One of the most notorious outbursts in boxing history occurred during the 1997 World Heavyweight Championship fight between Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Tyson, frustrated by the constant headbutts and what he perceived as unfair refereeing, took matters into his own hands in one of the most bizarre moments in boxing history. In the third round, Tyson bit Holyfield's ear twice, ultimately severing a portion of it. The fight was immediately stopped, and Tyson was disqualified. Tyson was fined $3 million and temporarily suspended from boxing, and the incident shocked the world, marking a dark chapter in Tyson's controversial career. 1. The Battle of Bristol, 2000. The 2000 NASCAR race at Bristol Motor Speedway is known for its intense rivalry and the massive outburst between Jeff Gordon and Rusty Wallace. The two drivers clashed on the track, with Gordon spinning Wallace out during the race. Afterward, the altercation continued in the pit area, with the drivers shoving each other in a dramatic confrontation. This iconic moment further fueled the rivalry between the two and became one of the most explosive moments in NASCAR history. These outbursts in sports demonstrate the intense emotional pressure athletes face in their respective disciplines. Whether it's a headbutt, a fight, or a verbal explosion, each of these moments captures the raw passion and frustration that sometimes gets the best of even the most disciplined and focused athletes. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.